Roman Reigns reflects on WWE Bloodline Saga and visions for the future. Roman Reigns has assessed the ongoing Bloodline story so far and the long-term implications. Beginning with the shock SummerSlam 2020 return and subsequent heel turn, Reigns went through years of struggles and alliances with his family members, while keeping a hold of the Universal Championship in the process. Almost 3 years later, many assumed that the WrestleMania 39 match against Cody Rhodes would see the title reign end and the Bloodline storyline start to wind down. However, fans were instead stunned when Reigns was the one to emerge victorious, setting up another year of the Tribal Chief as champion. In even more surprising news, Paul Heyman spoke at the post-show press conference and declared that the Bloodline Saga was approaching the end of the third inning, implying that there were 6 more years of storyline that would play out. While speaking with Jimmy Traina of Sports Illustrated, Reigns was asked if he was able to appreciate the epicness of the WrestleMania 40 match and appreciate what everyone in WWE was able to put on for the fans. In response to this, Reigns brought up the baseball innings comment, adding that although at one point he thought the storyline may have run its course, now he can see developments take place over the next 3 years. I think, yes, it was easy to be able to celebrate that, enjoy it, even to this day, to be able to look at it fondly and think, yeah, man, that was awesome. But the burden is, how do we do it again? Or how do we complement it and just continue? How do you make the sequel better? Or the trilogy? How do you continue to do it? Because I'm not ready to stop at this point. People laughed at us a while back. It may have been me or Paul, but the whole baseball innings thing. Maybe a year or so ago, I thought, we're stretching it, but we're not at this point. It's a whole new vision. I forget where I was driving today, but visualize what it could be in the next 2 years. What could be in the next 3 years? Blocking these things off just a year chunk at a time. Honestly, it wouldn't be possible if we weren't where we are now. The creative freedom, the collaboration we have, our leadership being Triple H, Nick Khan, the way he runs it on the business side. Also, having that trust, not only Triple H, but the rest of us, it just trickles down. To be able to have that trust in us to perform and go out there and do it like we do it. So I think it's important to be able to appreciate what you've done, because what's the point of doing if you don't? Especially if it was good. Roman Reigns talks WrestleMania 40. Following weeks of uncertainty, Cody Rhodes was finally announced to be Reigns' challenger for WrestleMania 40. During the same interview, Roman Reigns opened up about the uncertainty surrounding WrestleMania 40 and the discourse between The Rock and Cody Rhodes being the potential opponent. Additionally, Roman Reigns discussed whether or not a match against The Rock could still happen.